Hi, this is Priyankesh. I hope you all are doing great. Welcome to the solution session of sample set, which is being provided by IGIDR. So let's get started. This video is in continuation with the part 1. In this, I am going to cover the next 10 questions. So let's begin with the question number 11. In question number 11, it is asking about to find out this integral. Okay. So first, let's rewrite this integral as we can rewrite it as like 2 to the power x, 3 to the power x into 3, then 4 to the power x into 4 square dx. Okay. So further, we can multiply this 3 into 4 square, or we can simply write it like that. Okay. So this will become 2 to the power x, 3 to the power x, 4 to the power x. This is 2 into 3 into 4 to the power x. Okay. Dx. So we know that the integration of a to the power x dx is a to the power x upon log a plus c. So we are going to use this formula. So this will comes out to be, this is if I take this as a, this will comes out to be 2 into 3 into 4 to the power x divided by, this will be log 2 into 3 into 4 plus c. So in numerator part, you will get the same which was in original function. So this and this will become 2 to the power x into 3 to the power x plus 1 into 4 to the power x plus 2 divided by, in denominator you can use the property of log, that is log m into n equals to log m plus log n. So this will be log 2 plus log 3 plus log 4 plus 3. So this will be your answer. If I go by choices, considering this integral sign as a mistake, okay, so option 2 will be the right option. Otherwise, option 5, that is none of the above, will be the answer. Okay, so let's move to the next question. Here in this question, it is given that integral 1 upon fx dx equals to log f of x whole square plus c. So we can rewrite it as 1 upon fx dx equals to, this is log fx whole square, so we can rewrite as 2 log fx plus c. Okay, now we have to find this fx. So remember one thing, if this fx is in the form of 1 upon x, so we will get, if this is the case, so we get log x. So either in multiplication it should be 2, or in denominator it should be 2. So if I go by choices, so out of these, you can see that there is one choice. So let's try with this function. So suppose if I want to integrate this x by 2 plus a dx, so what we will get? We will get integral 2 upon x plus 2a dx. So this will comes out to be 2 log x plus 2a plus c. So you can see that this expression and this expression have seen. So fx equals to, here fx equals to nothing but x by 2 plus a. So this will be your answer. If I go by choices, so option 3 is the right option. This question can be solved with two methods. First, I am using the graphical method. So here in this, you can see that I have drawn the graph. This is basically a graph of mod x. Okay, and this is the graph of mod x minus 2. So we have to find the this integral, because you know that integral gives you the area. So area within this range from this to this. So this will be our area. Okay, for this graph. Okay, so we have to find this area. So required area, or the value of integral, will be the required area. So this will be first this area, this will be half base into height. So you can see that this base is 1 and height is also 1. So 1 into 1. Similarly here, half base is 2 and height is 1. So this is 2 into 1 plus this is 1 and this is 1. So this will be half 1 into 1. So this will comes out to be 1, and this will be half plus 1 plus half. So this comes out to be 2. So this is the first approach. Now if I go by second approach, so to solve this question, first what you have to do, look at the integral value, that is -1 to 3 fx dx. Okay, and in a range, if you look at the function, so it is in the range, this is -1 to 1, and here it is 1 to 3. Okay, so definitely the function is going to split at this point at 1. So this will be -1 to 1, because here it is two parts. The function is divided into two parts. For one, the range is -1 to 1, and for another it is ranging from 1 to 3. So this will be -1 to 1 fx dx plus 1 to 3 fx dx. Okay, considering this as I1 plus this as I2. So let's solve I1 first. So I1 is -1 to 1 fx. So for this range, our fx is mod x dx. I've always told you, in order to solve the mod function, first assess the nature of the function. So here fx is x. If you equate equals to 0, so you will get value x equals to 0. Draw a number line. Here mark the value 0 and check the nature of the function in the desired range, that is -1 to 1. Okay, suppose if I take value in this range, let's say if I take minus 0.5, so the function will show negative nature, and in this range it will show positive nature. So this will get splitted as -1 to 0. In this range it is negative dx x dx plus next range will be 0 to 1. In this range function is positive x dx. So this will comes out to be minus x square by 2. Limit will go from -1 to 0. Here in this case, this also comes out to be x square by 2. Limit will go from 0 to 1. When you put the limit, so when you put 0, so this will comes out to be 0. When you put -1, so this will be -1 by 2 minus minus plus half. Okay. Now here if you put the limit, so you will get half minus 0. So ultimately this is coming out to be 1. Now let's solve for I2. Okay, so I2 equals to integral 1 to 3 fx dx. Okay, and in this case our function was mod x minus 2d. Now to first we need to assess the nature of the function. So let fx equals to x minus 2. If we equate equals to 0, you will get x equals to 2. Okay, now draw a number line. So this will be a 2, and you have to assess the nature of the function within the range of 1 to 3. So this is 1, this is 3. Now if I take, let's say, values, suppose 1.5, so the function will reflect a negative nature. And if I take, let's say, 2.5, so this function will reflect a positive nature. So this will get splitted as 1 to 2. Here it is negative, so this will be minus x minus 2 dx. Okay, plus this will go from 2 to 3. In this range function is positive, so this will be x minus 2 dx. Now solve it. So here you will get minus x square by 2 plus 2x, and limit will go from 1 to 2 plus, here in this case it will come out to be x square by 2 minus 2x, and limit will go from 2 to 3. So when you put 2, you will get minus 4 by 2, that is minus 2. When you put 2 in this, you will get 4. When you put minus 1, so this will comes out to be minus half, so this will be plus half. Then when you put here 1, so this will comes out to be minus 2. Now put the limit in this case, so this will be 9 by 2 minus 6. When you put 2, so this will be 4 by 2, that means 2 minus 2. When you put 2 in this case, so this will be minus minus plus 4. Now solve this. So here you can see that minus 2 plus minus 2 minus 4 and 4, so this gets eliminated. From here it is coming out to be half 9 by 2 minus 6 minus 2 minus 8 plus 4, this is minus 4. So this will become 10 by 2, that is 5 minus 4, which is equals to 1. So I1 and I2 both value are 1. So I was equals to I1 plus I2. So I1 value is 1, I2 value is 1. So this is coming out to it. So this is the answer. Now let's move to the next question. So this is a definite integral. So we can use a definite integral property, that is integral 0 to a fx dx, which is equals to integral 0 to a f of a minus x dx. Okay, so if I use this property, let's say our integral is I equals to 0 to 1 x 1 minus x to the power n dx. So By using this property, this will come out to be 0 to 1, 1 minus x. And here in the bracket, 1 minus 1 plus x to the power n d. So here 1 and 1 gets cancelled out. So this comes out to be 1 minus x, x to the power n. Now I'm multiplying x to the power minus n inside the bracket. So this will comes out to be x power minus n, x power n minus, this will comes out to be x power n plus 1 dx. Okay. Now when you integrate this, it will come out to be x to the power n plus 1 upon n plus 1 minus x to the power n plus 2 upon n plus 2. Okay, and limit will go from 0 to 1. So when you put 1, this will comes out to be n plus 1. Okay, minus n plus 2. When you put 0, so this will be 0. Okay, now solve this. So I am writing here, this will be n plus 1, n plus 2 in denominator, and in numerator you will get n plus 2 minus n minus 1. So this will get cancelled out, and answer will be 1 upon n plus 1, n plus 2. Okay, let's go by choices. So option 2 is the right option. Now let's move to the next question. This is a question from the set theory. Here it is saying that there are 35 students in the art class and 57 students in the dance class. Now we have to find the number of students who are either in art class or in dance class. Okay, so let A denoting arts, okay, and D denoting dance. Okay, so we have n, a number of students in art, that is 35, and D, that is 57, and it is asking about to find n, a union D. Okay, in both the cases. So first case is for A, it is saying that when two classes meet at a different hours and 12 students are enrolled in both activities. So in first case, it is given that number of students which are enrolled in both class, that means A intersection D. So this is 12, and we have to find this value. So we can apply simple union and intersection property, that is NA union D equals to NA plus ND minus NA intersection D. So now put the values. So here you will get 35 plus 57 minus 12. So this will comes out to be 92 minus 12, and this will give you 80. Okay. Now let's talk about the second part. So in second part, it is saying when two classes meet at the same hour. So when two classes are meeting at the same hour and there is no students are enrolled in both activities, it is not mentioned here, but it is basically meant this thing that no student are enrolled in both the activities. So here in this case, n a intersection D will be 0. Okay, so you're using the same property. So this will comes out to be A union D. This will comes out to be NA plus ND. Okay, this intersection component will be 0. So this will be 35 plus 57, which is nothing but 92. So 80 and 92 is the right option. So option 4 is the right option. Now let's move to the next question. Here in this question, it is saying that each student in the class of 40 plays at least one indoor game, okay, which is chess, carom, and Scrabble. Okay, so I'm taking A as chess and B as carom and C as Scrabble. Okay, now it is saying 18 play chess. So NA is number of student in A. It is given as 18. Now it is saying 20 plays Scrabble. So number of student in B, it is given, it is C basically, Scrabble. Okay, so NC, number of student in C is 20, and number of students in carom and B equals to 27. Now it says 7 play chess and Scrabble both. So N chess is A and Scrabble is C. So A intersection C, or alternatively we can say NAC. This is 7. Similarly, we have given Scrabble and carom 12 students. So Scrabble and carom are BC, and BC equals to 12. And at the end, it is given 4 play chess, carom, and Scrabble, all 3. So this is NABC. This is 4. Okay. And at the very beginning it is given 40 student. In total we have 40 students. That means n a union b union c equals to 40. Now I'm going to use the union property for three types of sets. So this will be n a union b union c. This will give you na plus nb plus nc minus nab minus nac bc minus n. You can write ca or ac, both will be same, plus nabc. Now put the value. So this is 40, this is 18, this is 27, this is 20, minus NAB is given. It is not given. It is basically we have to find, because here they have mentioned find the number of students who play chess and carom. Okay. So NAB we have to find. Okay. Minus NBC. NBC value is 12, minus NAC. NAC is 7, and plus NABC, that is 4. So just solve it, you will get your answer. NAB equals to 18 plus 27, and this will comes out to be 45. 45 plus 20 is 65, and this 12 minus 12 minus 9 is minus 19 plus 4, and I'm transferring this 40 to this side, so minus 40 as well. Okay. So this will comes out to be 69 minus 40 minus 19. This will be minus 59. So answer will be 10. So option 1 is the right option. Now let's move to the next question. Here in this case, it is saying that the partial sum of first n and n plus 1 number of the Fibonacci sequence are both divisible by 11, but will be the smallest value of n for which this is true. So first let's understand what is Fibonacci sequence. So in Fibonacci sequence begin with 1. First term is 1, second term is also 1. Next third term will come out to be the addition of these two terms. So this will be 1 plus 1, that is 2. Now next term will be 1 plus 2, that is 3. Next term will be 2 plus 3, that is 5. Then 5 plus 3, 8. Then it will be 5 and 8 will be 13. Then it will be 8 plus 13, this will be 21, and 21 plus 13, this will comes out to be 34. Then 21 plus 34, this will comes out to be 55. Okay, in that way it will move. So let's say this is first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, 8, 9, 10. We can do it further as well. Okay, now as it is asking about the partial sum, so first find the cumulative sum here. Okay, so this will be 1, this will be 1 plus 1, that is 2, 1 plus this will be 2 plus 2 will be 4, 4 plus 3 will be 7, 7 plus 5 will be 12, 12 and 8 20, 20 plus 13 is 33, 33 plus 21, this will comes out to be your 4, and here it is 54, 54 plus 34, that is 88, then 88 plus 55, so this will be your 143. Okay, now look at these two values. Here this is 88 and this is 143, so these both are divisible by 11. Okay, so minimum value of n will be, in this case, n equals to 9, so this will be your option. Okay, now let's move to the next question. Here in this question it is saying that an arithmetic sequence has its fifth term equals to 22. So T5, which is a plus 4d, equals to 22. Then it is saying 15th term equals to 62. So T15, it is given a plus 14d equals to 62. Now it is asking about find the 100th term, T100. So let's find a and d by eliminating a. So let's subtract these two equations. So we will get 4d minus 14d minus 10d, and here 22 minus 62 minus 40. So d is coming out to be 4. Now considering this as equation 1 and this as 2, put in equation 1 the value of d. Okay, so we will get a equals to 22 minus 4 into 4. So this will be 22 minus 16, and a is coming out to be 6. Okay, Now T100 will be A plus 99 into D. So this is 6. 99 into D value is 4. So this will be 6 plus 9 4s are 36. 9 4s are 36, and this is 396. So this will be comes out to be 402. So option 2 is the right option. Now let's move to the next question. Here it is saying that find the sum of 50 even positive integers. So first even positive integer will be 2, then next will be 4, then next will be 6, and so on. If I move till 50, so the 50th even positive integer will be 100. And you know that for finding this sum of nth term in which first term and last term is given, so Sn equals to n by 2 a plus l. This is the formula. First term and last term. So S50 will be equals to 50 upon 2 into first term is 2 and last term here I have 0.100. So this will comes out to be 50 upon 2 into 102. If you solve it, so this will be 51. So multiplied by 50. So this will be 0 and 5 1 is 5 and 5 5 is 25. So answer is 2550. So option 1 is the right option. Now let's move to the last question. Here it is saying that find out the value of n for which the following equation is true. So let's forward the sum inside the bracket. So we will get 0.25 summation I is varying from 1 to n. This is I. Okay. This will be 2 summation I is varying from 1 to n into 1 equals to 21. So this summation will come out to be n plus 1 by 2, and 0.25 we can write it like that, 1 by 4. And here this summation will come out to be n. 2n equals to 21. So if I solve it further, so we will get n square plus n, and here 4 to the 8, 8 to the 16. So this is 16 and 21 into 8. So finally you will get n square plus 17n minus 168 equals to 0. So in order to solve this quadratic equation, we can use midterm splitting method. So n square plus 24n minus, this will be, we can write it 168 can be further split it as 7 into 3 into 8, or this is 8 3 is 7 into 24. So 24n minus 7n minus 168 equals to 0. So if you take n as common, so it will come out to be n plus 24. If you take minus as common, so this will comes out to be n plus 24 equals to 0. Now you can take n plus 24 as common. Okay, so you will get n minus 7 equals to 0. So finally this n will come out to be 7 and minus 20. So this value will not take it because n has to be positive. Okay, so option is 1. This is the your right option. So that's all from my side in this session. If you are preparing for IGIDR 2021 exam, so you can enroll in our classroom program by calling on this number, and you can also enroll in our classroom program by the link which is given in the description. If you like this video, please share it with your friend and subscribe to the channel. Thank you for watching. Stay safe, stay healthy.